One of the hardest parts about having chronic illness for me, mostly it's MECFS or POTS, or I guess I should say and POTS, is that no one really understands how bad it is, because when they see you, they're seeing you on a day when everything is fine. But the reality is that I spend almost all of my time laying down, whether it's on the couch like I am right now or in bed. And that's really pretty much all I do all day is lay down, except to take a shower or to get something to eat or to do my laundry. And that's genuinely like all I do. But when people see me, like my family, or when I post a YouTube video, it's like I save up all my energy to be able to do those things. So people have this perception of me that it's like that I'm not that sick, or that a person with chronic illness doesn't really actually have a chronic illness. And it's like people don't really understand. So it's like you're living this double life, kind of, because I feel like even though I tell my family that I have this illness and they understand it and their understanding of it, I feel like they don't really understand, because when they see me, it's like everything is fine. Because when they see me, I have been spending the last 6 days like aggressively resting in order for me to be able to make it to go over to their house to spend a couple of hours just existing. And it's just really hard. And I'm not even talking about like all the depression and anxiety and all the other stuff that I deal with. I'm just really just talking about the chronic fatigue syndrome and POTS, which I know most people who follow me, I know most of you guys aren't dealing with that. Some of you guys are, but I just feel like there's like this reality of it that it's like you're living a double life. It's like everyone in my family knows that I have this illness, but it's like I think they don't actually even really understand what it really is, because when they see me, it's like, she's fine. Like, oh yeah, she seems fine. It can't be that bad. But it's like you don't really know what it really is, because you only see me when it's okay. And that's like the whole point. Like, yesterday I had the worst migraine ever, and I was in so much pain, and I couldn't answer my nonna's her texts and her calls, which I usually answer, and I like just responded after a while because she was worried. And I told her I couldn't answer because I had a really bad migraine, and she was responding back that she was worried about me, and I told her that she didn't have to be worried about me. I was like, I didn't understand why she was worried, because she said she was worried that I was in bed with a really bad migraine. I was like, why are you worried about that? Like, I get really bad migraines. Like, everyone knows I get severe migraines. It's like a thing people know about me, but it's like people don't actually realize that the chronic illnesses that I have are like real chronic illnesses, because when they see me, I'm fine. But then when they actually realize that the illnesses are like real, like serious illnesses, they're not just like something I'm saying. It's like there's a reason that I'm never around. There's a reason that like I try to pretend to be like okay, and I try to like laugh off and make jokes about my disabilities, and I'm like, haha, like, yeah, I'm always sick, like, haha, I always have headaches and I have no energy, and I make jokes about it, but like it's not a joke. And like, I do have a disability. And like, I'm not okay. And I feel like nobody really knows because like I look so normal on the outside when I see my family. Like nobody really, I feel like, cares because they don't know how bad it really is. And if I tell people how bad it really is, it's like it's just I'm complaining, right? Like no one said that to me. No one said that I'm just complaining. But I want people to want me to be around, and people aren't. People get tired of being around the person who's always complaining about having a headache and always complaining about being tired. So if people knew I'm always dealing with really severe headaches and really always being really severely tired, and I told people, if I was always telling people what was really going on and the severity of it, like, you know, it brings everyone down. And like I do tell them I don't know what I'm trying to say. I guess I'm just tired of like hiding. Not that I'm hiding from anyone. It's not that I'm tired of, I'm not tired of hiding. I'm tired of being like this. And I'm tired of being this person. Like, I'm not even myself anymore. I'm not even me anymore. Like, I used to be like this funny person and like the life of the party, and everyone like liked having me around because I was just like high energy and like fun. And now I'm just like this sick person. And I've been doing so much better with my depression and anxiety and my like mental illnesses, and I've been wanting to do an update on how I've been doing so much better with all of that stuff, and I just haven't had the energy. And it's just like it's just always something, you know. And I'm just tired of, I just can't do anything. I just feel like I can't even exist anymore. I can't even, like, I'm doing so much better. I'm not depressed anymore. And everything's like, my brain, like, I'm doing okay in that sense. But so I should be able to dig myself out of like this hole that I created in my life from this depression, this like lifelong depression. But I can't now because of this like physical illness that I have. So I'm just stuck laying down. And the worst, like, I mean, there's so many awful things about chronic fatigue syndrome, but like, nobody understands it. One of the worst things is that nobody understands it. And I don't blame anyone for not understanding it. So like, I don't even really tell people about it. Like, my doctor knows about it, and all my doctors know about it, and like so does my family. But like, you can't really tell people about it because when you tell someone, oh, like, oh, what's wrong with you? Oh, I have chronic fatigue syndrome. Oh, what's that? I'm really tired all the time. Okay, like, it doesn't even mean anything to anyone. Like, it doesn't even make sense. Like, if someone tried to explain to me chronic fatigue syndrome before I had it, I'd be like, I don't understand. Like, I don't understand what that means. Well, it doesn't make sense. So I don't blame people for not understanding it because it doesn't make sense. What do you mean I lay in bed all day long and I'm not, it's not because I'm depressed, it's because my body is like so physically tired and for no reason at all? What do you mean I like get faint from standing up for too long and I can barely like walk for like 10 minutes? I don't know. And what do you mean doctors don't have a answer for it. I don't know, but I have gotten better because I've had chronic fatigue syndrome for about 3 years now. I've had POTS since I've had well, I don't know how long I've had POTS, but I started fainting from POTS when I was 16. So I could have had POTS before that, but I started fainting from POTS when I was 16. So I've had POTS for 14 years at least that I've known of. But I have chronic fatigue syndrome. I started getting it really severe about 3 years ago, and it was like bedbound. Like I could barely like stand up, kind of at that point before. So I've gone from really severe chronic fatigue syndrome to like moderate chronic fatigue syndrome now. But every time I think I'm doing okay with it, it's like I do a little bit too much. Like I do something for like 2 hours that day, and then I'm paying for it for 2 weeks. Like I was doing okay, I thought. So I went for a couple of walks a few weeks ago, and I guess I left the house like too much, and that was 2 weeks ago. And now I've been like pretty much stuck on the couch or my bed for about it'll be 2 weeks in a couple of days now, and I'm just stuck, and I just feel like I can't get out of this like cycle that I'm in, and I'm trying to get out of it. And I believe that like chronic fatigue syndrome is like a mind body thing. So I'm not one of those people who thinks that I'm stuck with it for life, even though that science says that chronic fatigue syndrome is you're stuck with it for life. Like I refuse to believe that, and I refuse to give in to that because I can't live thinking that's gonna be my life. But I'm trying so hard, and I just feel like I'm just like I'm fighting and I'm fighting, and I just don't know. I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful. It's 5 p.m. and all I've done is lay on my couch, and all I'm gonna do for the rest of the day is lay on my couch. I also took a shower today, and that was a big deal. And then tomorrow's Mother's Day, so I've been resting for this past week in preparation to be able to go to my mom's house tomorrow, and then I'm gonna spend the rest of the week resting all day. And when people find that out, they are like, oh, I'm jealous, and it's not, trust me, you don't want to be jealous of. It's awful. I just am like trying to make the day go by, like laying in bed. It's just the most awful thing ever. I go for a walk, and if I go for a walk, I end up with the worst migraine ever. And I'm like, I don't understand how this is my life, and I don't know. I just wanted to make this video because I've been wanting to make videos to do an update about my depression and my anxiety and how I've been doing better, but I just haven't been able to because I haven't been able to like sit up and like get in front of the camera. And because the reality is that I'm laying down all the time because of my chronic fatigue syndrome, and I just haven't been able to. And I don't know, I was just thinking, they don't even know, and by they I mean YouTube and everyone else in my life, like, they don't even understand what I'm really going through. Like, this is my life. Like, I just like laying here endlessly is what I'm doing. And I just thought, well, why don't I just tell them that that's what I'm doing? And that's why I sometimes am not making those videos, because yeah, I do want to make a video. I've been meaning to for a while, saying how I've been doing better with my mental health, but I don't know, I just haven't been able to, because I haven't been able to sit up, and I don't know, I guess I can do it laying down. I just feel like no one will believe me if I say my mental health is better if I'm doing it laying down. And also, it's kind of like tiring doing it, like holding it with my phone like up like this. I don't know. Anyways, I don't know if anyone's even listening to this. So yeah. Bye, I guess.